Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you have scored good marks in test of chapter 2nd, that was Evelyn Glennie. Okay, today we are going to read our chapter number 1 of our book Moments. The name of the chapter is The Lost Child, which is written by Mulk Raj Anand. This is a very simple story. Just give it a read. Just read the story once, and here in this video I am explaining this story. So listen to the video very carefully. The story is set in the spring season. As the winter season had just ended, all the people came out of their houses. All of them were very cheerful. People were conveyed through different modes. Conveyed means transported. They conveyed through different modes: foot, horses, bamboo carts, and bullock carts. Now the question arises, where all of them were going? All of them were going to a fair. What is a fair? Yes, it is a gathering of stalls and amusements for public entertainment. A little child who was also going to the fair with his parents. He ran excitedly and often banged into his father's legs. The boy was full of life, excitement, and laughter. The boy was attracted to the toys which were displayed at a shop. As he was engrossed in watching the toys, he lagged behind. Lagged behind means? Yes, he left behind. His parents would call him to come with them. The child was obedient and he hurriedly walked towards them. But his eyes kept on looking at the toys that he wanted. As he reached them, he could not control his desire, but he knew that they would stare him, indicating denial to buy him the toy. But the child would be child. He pleaded. Pleaded means begged. He pleaded to buy the toy. But his father got angry and looked at him in his familiar tyrant's way. Tyrant means in a cruel and oppressive way. Why? Because he wanted to oppress his son's desire to buy the toy. But the mother became emotional, just like all the mothers. She could not see her child being upset, and she lovingly gave her finger to the child and asked him to see what was in front of them to distract his mind. There was a vast field of bright yellow-colored mustard flowers. They seemed like flowing stream of gold and were widespread. A group of dragonflies, black bees, and butterflies buzzed around. The child looked at them as they flew around. The boy was so innocent that he started following the butterflies. Whenever one of the butterfly sat somewhere, he tried to catch them, but the tiny creatures would fly away the next instant. His mother again called him out to come with them, The boy was moving happily. He was observing every small thing. The boy again stopped to see the insects coming out of the soil. And once again he was left behind. The parents called him as they rested under a shade of a grove. Grove means a group of trees. The boy joined them again, and here he was welcomed by a shower of flowers. The boy again forgot about his parents, and he started collecting the petals. Then he heard the cooing of doves. Doves are the birds, and cooing is the sound made by these birds. And he forgot about the petals. He started chasing the birds, and in this process, he forgot about the petals that fell from his hands. What does all this show about the boy? This shows that as the child got attracted towards the next thing, he forgot what he had been doing earlier. Moving on, passing through the narrow, twisted lanes, they reached the village fair. As they saw huge crowds of people walking from all the directions towards the fair. At the entrance of the fair, to one corner, a sweetmeat seller had set up a shop. He was selling various sweets like gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, and jalebi. The boy's mouth watered when he sighted his favorite barfi. He expressed his desire to get one, but in a low voice. Why? Because he knew his request would be refused. He walked further. The next shop was selling garlands of gulmohar. Gulmohar is a kind of flower and a tree as well. The boy wanted one of those. He walked towards the shop again and announced his desire, and again in a low voice, because he knew his demand would not be fulfilled. The next thing the boy came across was a balloon seller selling balloons of different colors. He wanted to have them, but he knew his parents would not buy for him as he was too old to play with them. So the child walked further. Then he paused at a snake charmer who was playing a flute, and the snake was twisting its neck to the music. He walked through the snake charmer, but as his parents warned him to remain away from the unpleasant music played by such men, he walked further. Then he saw a roundabout swing. It was full of men, women, and children who were enjoying the ride. The boy watched the people on roundabout, and with a lot of courage, he expressed his desire to go on the roundabout. But his parents did not reply. When his parents did not reply, he turned towards them He saw that they were nowhere around. He looked around, but his parents were nowhere to be seen. The boy cried loudly, jerked his body, and ran here and there, calling out for his parents. He was panic stricken. Panic stricken means filled with sudden and great fear. He was scared. He was crying. As he ran around, his clothes became muddy. After some time, he gave up. His loud cries turned into mild sobs. He was searching for his parents in the crowd of people. The boy ran towards the shrine. Shrine means a holy place, or you can say a temple, which was crowded. The crowd was pushing each other, and the boy was trying to run through the legs of men, calling out for his parents. A stranger rescued him. He asked the boy about his parents, but the boy again started crying, and he only replied one thing. What was the reply? That I want my mother, I want my father. The child was unable to tell about his parents. The man tried to soothe the child. Soothe means to relax or to comfort. The stranger offered him all the things that the boy was attracted to before losing his parents. The stranger offered him a ride on roundabout. The child denied. He offered him to listen to the music of Snake Charmer. But the child denied and started crying even louder. Then the stranger offered him a balloon, a garland of gulmohar, and sweets. But the boy kept on repeating one thing, that was, I want my mother, I want my father. All the things that attracted the boy earlier were not able to comfort him after losing his parents. He just wanted his mother and his father. I hope the story is clear to you now. Go through the story once again and do your work very neatly. Learn all the question answers and all the best. Bye. Stay safe and stay home.